Grand Solar Rising, my lovely, lovely souls, my seekers, my initiates. Grand Solar Rising. I hope you guys are having a great solar rotation so far. I hope you guys had a restful evening sleep. For those of you that haven't been to sleep yet, like myself, thank you for joining me. As per usual, we will be doing the Hipsy discounted sessions. So I'm gonna have to put that in the comments, hopefully. Hopefully, I can get this to stay up here and not cause me any problems. My incense isn't cooperating with me here. So we're gonna have to, whoa. See? The incense does not want to cooperate. There we go. Setting shit on fire. So usually IG gets my little outtakes and things of that nature. But seeming that they've changed their rulings and all of this stuff, we can't go live on there without certain stuff, blah blah blah, woo woo woo. I'm not with the shits. So, because there's a message that needs to be out to be given, and I'm gonna give it. Alrighty. So, what I am gonna do is go ahead and get the Hipsy set up so that if you want a discounted session during Hipsy, you can get that. Let me see. Discounted sessions. Etsy.com. I don't know what's up with this connection, y'all. Okay. Alright, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Alright. So we got Etsy up. Alright, so I'm doing the energy for the week. Well, for the weekend, I got a message that there's a message that needs to be given. So here I am. Alright, this isn't working, and that's a fire hazard. So we're gonna do this. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna do this. Oh shit. I'm gonna let some of the smoke out. Alright, guys are with me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me get Hipsy up so I can see you guys. The window is closing. Hold on. Don't fall, okay? Hopefully that will work. All right, guys. All right, we've got Hipsy up. All services are available. So that would be the mini sessions for $8.99, the yes or no questions for $10, the Chrysalis portal for $30, and the Akashic chamber for $30. Those are what's up and available for mini sessions on Hipsy. So that is pinned in the comments. All right, y'all. So Spirit said that there was a message that I must give, and I'm going to give it. But I also will be back up later on because we are closing out a 19-year Piscean cycle, okay? And it's very much on this energy of this is the end of reality as we know it, which ties into the message that I'm getting today. It's an end of an era, coming towards a conclusion, a climax, a apex, if you will. Not an apex, a conclusion, if you will. For a lot of us, 19 years is literally a lifetime. Some of us were born into this karmic cycle. Others of us kind of, it kind of slid in on us. We were already here. We were already in the midst of things, so on and so forth. So Spirit is giving me the message. Let me just do some cleansing of the cards and things while I'm talking to you. Spirit is telling me that it is time for us to anchor in our new reality. It is time for us to get to this point in our existence where we understand that we are the birthers of our own creation, right? We are the creators of our own reality, our own destiny. We are co-creators with Spirit. I'm also getting that for a lot of us, these past 19 years has been trying, to say the least, right? Trying, to say the least. So Spirit wants you to understand that all of that has brought you to this point. And this point is now, with this full moon that just passed on, Thursday, I want to say, because today is the last day of that full moon energy, and it was a super full moon in Gemini, with a heavy Piscean undertone, because we are ending this 19-year cycle. Okay, I'm feeling like there's this energy of surrender, but it's more so like, okay, I'm wiping the table of all of the energetic debris that I've collected over these past 19 years. I'm in this energy of becoming more, I have learned the lessons, right? You've learned the lessons. You've learned the lessons, and now you are integrating those lessons into your reality, right? You are looking at things a little bit differently. You are looking at yourself a little bit differently. You're reevaluating situations where you felt like you were overgiving, overpleasing. You are you are in this energy, or will be in this energy by the end of the year, of completion. You're done with this cycle. It's time for you to step into the energy of almost like you're being reincarnated. How are you going to step out in this new reality? Just a little tidbit because I do the yearly forecast, okay? But just to put it on y'all minds, okay? There is going to be a quantum reality shift, okay? For those of us that are neurospicy, those of us that have been doing our shadow work, that have been tapped in tuned, all of this type of thing, we're going to realize that we're coming to a time. Sorry, I thought I turned my Hipsy on, but I guess I didn't. Okay, now we're on. We're getting to this place where we are stepping into our new paradigm, a new reality shift. It's almost like the timelines have collapsed in this very moment. And when the new year hit, well, the fake new year, when the fake new year hits, this is going to be the first wave of the shift, right? And when I was meditating and I was doing my notes and everything on this energy that I've been feeling, I kept saying that, we just had, this is the end, this is the final full moon of 2025. The first time I wrote 3025, then I wrote 1014, and I'm just like, what is up with these numbers? So those numbers may mean something for you guys. I'm gonna look them up later, but something's up. So I was like, what is up with this energy? I was like, I know we just came out of Mercury retrograde, and with that being said, the energy is still reeling from that. So Spirit is telling us to trust this process, that just because things have been a certain way for so long, they will not be that way moving forward. It's almost like Spirit is saying, forget everything that you knew. Forget how you navigated through reality. Forget how you saw reality. Forget how this moment feels for you, as far as like how you feel in your body, how you feel in your existence, how you feel in the space that you hold, right? Because that is all in it. It's going to be almost like an illusion coming through. Look at that. North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. Step out of your comfort zone and believe in things that you haven't seen before or haven't experienced before. Faith, right? Have faith that you are supported in the things that you... Thank you, Spirit. I'm just shuffling. I'm not trying to get a message yet. But Spirit is coming through, letting me know that, yes, I have a message. And it's right on time. It says, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. That also deals with the Piscean energy, because it is a water sign, and Cancer has to do with those emotions, right? Those deep-rooted emotions. So Spirit is telling us that we're coming to an end of an era. It's an end of reality as we know it. Things will never be the same. You will never look at life the same. You won't approach life the same anymore after this. Okay? So Spirit is trying to get you to get into this this mind frame of what you known is not what it is type of energy. Okay? I don't know why Spirit wants me to cut these cards so many times, but okay. So Spirit wants us to come to the full... It's almost like self-actualization, self-realization, realizing you are who you thought you were, who you are more than who you thought you were. You can achieve more than what you thought you could achieve. Instant gratification, instant manifestation is really a real thing. It can really happen. It's not magic. It's not woo-woo. It's learning how to navigate the energies of the universe and how it works for you and what frequency you've been giving off and what's going to change on this with this ending of a cycle. I know either y'all, my window's open. I don't know if y'all can see. Probably not. But my window's open. There's no screen in it. So I want to make sure nothing creepy crawlies crawl up in here from out the door. Okay. So, you know, if you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are returning, hey babies. Hey bookies. Welcome back, friend. What's up, cuz? All right. So, welcome to the BMGI Chamber Matrix. And it is fueled by BMGI LLC. Sponsored by Mystic Glamour. Get your ritualistic tools today. Your butters, your scrubs, your money oils, your smudge kits, your herbal teas, your face serums, your lock sprays, your hair moisturizers, face moisturizers, body sprays, body mist, sleep, dream. I have a dream mist too. Soaps. You name it, I got it. And if I don't got it, I can make it. So if you're interested in those, you know, DM me for all products and services. Okay, babies. So we're going to get with this energy, and then I'll be up later on to do the whole full astrological breakdown for this 19-year cycle. All right. So we're going to get into the prayer. I'm going to get into the message. All right. O womb of the unborn light, O radiant architect of vibration and form, soften the ground of my being, and hollow out a chamber within me where your presence may dwell unveiled. Flood me with the fire of your creation, that I may bear the fruit of my sacred mission, and let every action of my hands ripen in alignment with the desires of my higher design. Anoint me with the wisdom to offer what nourishes the becoming of all beings, and to release what no longer serves the weaving of destiny. Untangle the threads that bind my past to shadow, as I release all others from the snares of their former selves. Guard me from the illusions that seduce me away from my path of power, and illuminate instead the doorway that stands open in this holy moment. For you are the ground and the horizon, the vision and the vessel, the spark and the completion. Through you, all fragments return the wholeness, and all souls remember their origin flame. It is done. It has always been done. It will always be done. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, so I didn't do a pre-shuffle or do anything like that. So we're just going to get into the message. And I'm first being drawn to the surrender deck. Okay. So before we get into it, we said the prayer. And now we're going to open the portal. This is the same portal I will be opening when I do the full 19-year Piscean cycle video. Okay? All right, beloveds. Take a breath with me. Inhale. hold, release. Tonight, under this cold supermoon, we gather inside a doorway that only opens once every 19 years. A doorway that ends a dream and births a new reality. You may feel it already, the edges of your old timeline dissolving, the psychic fog lifting, the subtle ache of a life you've outgrown. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is initiation. Take another breath. Feel your feet. Feel your spine. Feel your heart being whispered. Begin to whisper with truth. You didn't stumble here by accident. You didn't stumble into this moment. You were summoned by spirit, by your higher self, by destiny. Let's get it, babies. God, Source, Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my guides. What message do you have for the collective for Saturday, December the 6th, 2025? Spirit's already jumping, y'all. Spirit is already jumping. All right. All right. Thank you. Spirit is saying that the energy for today is to surrender to spirit and to surrender denial. It says once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Okay? And then bottom of the deck energy, it says you need to surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So the energy for today is all about surrendering to spirit, trusting in your instincts, trusting in the guidance that you have been given. Like, I haven't really been up on social media doing my readings, doing sessions, things like that on social media this year, right? Usually I was doing monthlies, I was doing weeklies, I was doing bi-weeklies, I was doing weekend forecasts, I was doing yearly forecasts, I was doing any type of reading that I could do. I was coming up here and I was sharing that information. And then for the past couple years, it's been slowed down. And then this year, it's more so as needed, right? I have a message for you that you need to give out type thing. So spirits wants us to understand that there is a win-win outcome in the forecast coming up for you guys, coming up for the collective. The collective is in a much need of this reprieve. They're in much need of having some downtime, a breath of fresh air, not feeling constrained or whatever, right? Bottom of the deck energy, what do you need to release? Denial. denial that a situation, person, place, or thing is exactly who they say they are. Release that denial, because you have to get to this point where you are seeing things clearly. That's what is going on for today. Clarity is what I'm getting. Surrender to spirit, because spirit is moving today. Sorry guys, give me one moment. Hipsy. Okay. God, source, spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my guides. My angels, my ancestors, my guides. What message do you have for the collective for today, Saturday, December the 6th, 2025. Saturday, December 26th. December 6th. Some of y'all, December 26th came out, so there may be something going on the day after Christmas. And we've got 2 cards. We got root and sustainability. On the bottom of the deck, we have think. So this is telling me that we got 44 and 38 as well. 44 for me is all about your stability, all about your foundation. This is 11 times 2. Okay, so I feel like with us, and then the 38 breaks down to an 11, and then we got 44. So 1144 might be some angel numbers that you need to look up, okay? But from looking at this, I'm finding that you're going to be finding some alignment. You're going to be finding some stability. You're going to be grounding yourself in the energy of your new reality. There's going to be a lot going on as far as being able to use all of the tools that are available to you to have some sustainability in this new reality. You can't root yourself into the future if you got one foot in the past. It doesn't work like that. The way this reality shift is going to work, if you have to surrender to spirit and get out of this denial, bottom of the deck energy, surrender, denial. It literally says accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. That means put it all on the table. You know that they're on some shit. Stop making excuses for people, places, things, or situations that no longer serve you. Spirit, with this 3844, which breaks down to an 1144, which breaks down to a 2 and an 8, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get it together. The end of this 19-year Piscean cycle that I will be doing a video on later on today, it has been a karmic cycle. This is one of karma. This is one of destiny. This is one of growth. This is one of change. If in these past 19 years you haven't noticed that you've come more online spiritually, you've had more experiences that have challenged your status quo than has supported them. You have come to a place where you have come to understand that your challenges are not necessarily failures, that they are stepping stones for something greater. You have to understand that this that this time period right here, right now, today, is for you to become stable in grounding yourself in the new reality that is to come. The full moon just passed, y'all. Y'all was supposed to let go of this reality, this version of yourself, all of the things that have kept you small, kept you guessing, kept your self-esteem low, kept your finances coming and going, flighty, unhealthy relationships, your unhealthy relationships with yourself, your unhealthy relationships with spirit, your unhealthy relationships with money, your unhealthy relationships with your past. Because some of y'all are denying your past. Why? Why deny your past when that has made you who you are in this present moment? Just because we weren't always vibrating on a high level all of these 19 years doesn't mean that we've made mistakes. We've done everything that we were supposed to do exactly how we were supposed to do it in order to bring us to this moment right now. Okay? Again, I will be doing a full video on this 19-year Piscean cycle that is closing, the next cycle that we'll be going into. What are the shadows? What are the lights of this cycle closing? I will give you guys some witchy tips, a ritual. We will go into and open up the portal. So stay tuned for that. It'll be today. Okay? Also, with this Piscean energy, like I'm feeling it super heavy. So if you have Pisces in your chart, rising, moon, ascended, wherever you may have Pisces in your chart, go dig into your natal chart and see what it means for you. I'm feeling this especially heavy because, again, I'm a Pisces moon. So if you do have Pisces in your chart, then you could be feeling this shift extra heavy. The energy may be a little bit wonky. The energy may be a little bit weird. It may be a little bit heavy. It may seem like everything around you is falling apart and you don't even know how or when it's gonna stabilize. Spirit is saying that's not your job to worry about. And this is for my fellow Capricorns, my fellow perfectionists, my fellow crash outs, my fellow people that need to know every move from every detail from the beginning to the end. This is not how you're going to ride that wave, baby. This is not how you're going to ride this wave. If you're going into this cycle thinking that you need to know every step, every which way it goes, this is going to be a hard transition for you, okay, baby? It's going to be a hard transition for you. Hold on. My babies, hold on. Because y'all know that I do my notes, right? Because I had to go into a meditation for this one, y'all. Because I was just like, what the freak is happening? Like, I could have swore. Like, I was so pulled by the energy, like I swore that we were having a full moon in Pisces. That's how strong the energy was for me. I had to literally talk to my family astrologer because I'm not the astrologist in the coven, but I have one. And I had to get some clarification because I was like, what's happening? I got my people calling me, the people that are under my tutelage, my clients, my family. Like, what's going on, Black Moon? What's going on, Dwarf? What's this energy? I'm just like, yo, I don't know. It's heavy. I know that we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. I know that we're coming to an end of this reality. But I did not know about this 19-year shift. But when I went into the download and then I was doing my research and my family coven astrologist told me about this, I was like, oh, I've got to find out more about this. But then Spirit was like, no, you're going to do that later. I'm going to give you guys the whole astrology forecast, the numerology, the quantum physics on it, the quantum energy on it. Yo, I'm going to give y'all the whole shabizzy. So when it's that time, buckle in. Get you a nice quiet somewhere to sit, get you something to sip on, something to toke on if that's what you doozy, and we're gonna get into the shits. Cause baby, This cycle was no hoe. And it had no fucking chill. None. Okay? No chill. By the way, that live for the 19-year cycle will be on my YouTube. So you guys join me on YouTube for that. The Black Moon Butterfly Effect. Go ahead and join, like, share, subscribe. Look at some of the old videos. If you're new, have a ball. If you're returning, you know what it doozy. All right. So Spirit is saying that today, because this is for the energy of today, but this is very much like a prequel to the next live that I'm going to do later on today. But if you're like me, and you haven't been to sleep yet, Spirit was not trying to hear it. Stability, grounding. We are literally planting the roots for our new reality, our new destiny. You see the blue here? This is all about our intellect. This is all about our emotions. This is all about the way we communicate with spirit, the way we communicate with the astral plane, the spiritual realm, however you want to call it. Don't come for me. In order to get this stability, it's saying that we need to balance our chakras from the root to the crown. We need to use all of the tools available to us. We are holding up this sphere, this halo, if you will. We are also holding in our hands tools for grounding. So while we're grounding in our bottom chakras, we are also connecting to our upper chakras. 44, stability, foundation. Getting to a place of having an even footing, not feeling like you're all over the place, right? What else do we have, Spirit? Thank you. I love Spirit and my guides, yo. Always giving me confirmation, just like I'm saying. And this is in Aquarius. Trust, it's the first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. By us aligning our chakras, getting grounded, staying present in this moment, because this is where the magic happens, right? Not in the past, not in the future. We don't want to forget our past because it made us who we are right now. We can't focus on the future because it hasn't happened yet. What we can do is change who we are and our mentality and our thought process and how we show up in this very moment. So that when we move into our future selves, when we move into our future destiny, when we move into the plan that God, Source, Spirit has for us, we are prepared. We're not, it's like, they're giving me the analogy like if someone has been in terrible relationships all of their life, right? Every relationship they've been in has been trash, right? When they get in a good relationship, they have somebody that loves them, that cherishes them, that puts them on a pedestal, that treats them like an equal. You don't know how to act. What do? You sabotage. You self-destruct. You have self-fulfilling prophecies. Oh, they're cheating on me. Nobody's this good. It's too good to be true. This, and that. Whoop-de-whoop, shoot the goose. Yeah? We do this to ourselves all the time. So Spirit is saying, now, today, use this energy. Use this message. Take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. But I'm sure there's something in here for everyone. Because Spirit doesn't have me come up here and just spout nothing. There's something in here for everyone. Listen closely. Go pull up my replay. Okay? But keep this in mind. Keep rewatching save this video, share it, like, share, subscribe. Keep this in your thing. Keep watching this video because what I'm telling you now is it starts from the full moon, which was, what's today, Saturday, Thursday, until the first full moon of 2026. This energy is bridging these two timelines, collapsing other timelines. I also have to give you guys, I'm also going to be doing a video on the reality shift that's happening. Ashe, Spirit. Spirit is speaking, yo. First quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurities. Now is the time. This energy that you guys have been putting out cannot go with you. Bottom of the deck energy, it says know that you are loved. Know that you are loved. Know that you are supported. Know that you are being nudged into this new reality ever so lovingly by God's source spirit, your angels, your ancestors, your guides, whether you know them or not. All of those higher vibrations, higher energies, because everything is energy, right? Those higher energies, whether it's in the form of a deity, an ancestor, a spirit, an earth angel. However, all of those energies that were contracted and asked to be reincarnated with you here in this life are here with you right now. They're here with you to help you trust in the universe and push past your insecurities so that you can root yourself with stability, trust, and a strong foundation into your new reality. It's an end of an era, people. We cannot go into next year, 2026, with any of the energy that we're carrying this now. Hey, sis! We can't do it. We can't do it. It is an unauthorized spiritual transaction. It's almost, think of it as spirit telling you, look, you're going to the spiritual clinic, okay? We're going to clear you of all your STDs, your spiritually transmitted diseases, okay? That is the end of this era. This era has been an era of contracting and releasing STDs, spiritually transmitted diseases. Whether you brought them in with you in this lifetime, whether you collected them on this 19-year journey or whatever, today, the last day of the super full cold moon in Gemini energy, today is the day to reset, to realign, to finally push past your insecurities. Whether it's insecurities about money, insecurities about life, insecurities about your position in life, insecurities about how you show up in life, insecurities about the way you look, the way you smell, the way you walk, the way you talk. I don't give a damn what it is. Whatever you feel insecure about, Spirit is saying that it's time for you to go deeper. Stop all this surface level. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Spirit is like, no more of this. There's no more surface level anything going on here. Bottom of the deck energy. Remember that you are loved. Bottom of the deck energy. What do you need to release? What do you need to release so that you feel stable? So that you feel confident? So that you can compassionately let go of this old version of you. Some of you are holding on to bits and pieces that are trying to get released, or that Spirit is telling you to release because you're so used to navigating those toxic ass waters. You are scared of the clean water because you don't know where it's going to take you. That looks too clear. It's artificial. I know that I know this water is dirty and I know that it's toxic, but I've been living in it all this time and I'm perfectly fine. But are you really? Are you really? Surrender to Spirit and surrender denial. A lot of y'all are in denial about what it is that you really need to be surrendering. what it is that you really need to do to get out of the situation that you're in. A lot of y'all are in denial. A lot of y'all don't want to make these hard decisions. A lot of y'all don't want to have these uncomfortable conversations with yourself first, and then with those on your outside. A lot of y'all ain't ready for that. You say you are, but you're not. Because if you were, then you would go ahead and bite the bullet and do what you got to do. Little warning for y'all. Okay? If you don't do what Spirit is leading you to do, Spirit will do it for you. And if Spirit does it for you, it's not going to be nothing nice, babies. It's not going to be nothing nice. Because I'm telling you, you cannot go into 2026 with this mentality, with this energy, with none of this. It's whoop. Spirit is in this energy of activating our stardust. We literally are our stardust is literally being activated with this reset. So if you have not learned to trust in the universe, you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be hurting. And you're going to be wondering why things aren't working. You're going to be wondering what it is that you didn't do. You didn't dissolve your fear. You allowed your fear to keep a foothold in your subconscious. Well, Black Moon, how do I do that? You open up to the possibilities that are right in front of you. Even if you can't see them, know that they're right in front of you. Open your mind, open your heart, open your eye. All right. What else do we have here? Whoa. Hold your vision. Push through your insecurities. Look at here, y'all. Let me just break this down to you, all right? Because Spirit is not playing right now. And I haven't pulled out not one tarot card. These are strictly oracles right now. And I was been trying to pick up a tarot deck for a minute, and Spirit's like, no. So let me break it down to you, okay? The energy for today, because it is imperative today that you focus on this energy, okay? Surrender to Spirit. When you surrender to Spirit, you are rooting yourself, you are grounding yourself in connection with your higher self. Okay? Stick with me. Once you ground yourself so that you can receive higher knowledge, meaning you're surrendering to Spirit, you are then able to surrender denial, correct? And then you are able to step into a balanced frequency that has a stable connection. Okay? Stick with me, y'all. Once that happens, Spirit is telling you, trust in the universe. Trust in me. Trust in me. Because when you trust in me, despite what you see, what you feel in your reality, a win-win outcome is in favor, is in the forecast. All right? In order to get to this win-win forecast, trusting in the universe, by trusting in the universe, you will be able to push through your insecurities. And you'll be able to push through your insecurities because you'll be holding the vision of your new reality so that you can literally almost step over that threshold into that new reality. Y'all figure me? Am I making sense? If I'm making sense, whether you're on the live or you're on the pull up my replay, drop value in the comments. Drop value in the comments. All right. What else do you have for me, Spirit? Woo. Woo. All right. We got that fell over here. So I'm going to keep that here. This fell over here. So where I'm going to put that. No. One at a time, please, Spirit. One at a time, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, my ancestors. Thank you, my spirit team, for the messages that you're giving, that I am receiving. All right. All right. We got the 6th house, the 2nd house, the 10th house, and we have Aquarius. Bottom of the deck energy, challenge. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Spirit says that we have energy coming out of the 6th house, which is craft. It says work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, combination, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, and method. This for me is telling me that we need to hone our skills as alchemists, as energy workers, as co-creators. Okay? We need to hone this energy. I'm also feeling that we need to get into a place where we are being detailed and methodical about everything that we do, right? So when I say that, I mean, they'll do everything with an intention, right? If you having a meeting with Mary Jane, then have a plan. Right? Don't just be going to hang out with Mary just because you're hanging out with Mary. Go hang out with Mary to get some information. Mary is very, very smart. Mary is very, very connected. You dig? Right. If you partake in the caps, if you know, you know. If you partake in the caps are from the earth. They pop up at a very magical time, right on the dawn of a full moon. They're called magic caps for a reason, you dig? Don't have these meetings. Don't go meet Cap. Don't go meet with Mary. Don't go meet with your favorite beverage, without a plan. Yes, you can do these things for recreation, but why not use them for what they're there for? They have magical properties. They have spiritual essences. Connect. This is what I get when it says craft and the number 6 here. And it's green. For me, that is telling me that you need to start being deliberate in the things that you do. Purify your thoughts around ritual, about what you think is, oh, that's hoodoo, that's voodoo. Everything we do is hoodoo and voodoo. Everything. All those religious practices that you guys do, the communion, the revivals, all of these things, they're hoodoo. Just saying. Second one, we got the 2nd house. The 2nd house is the house of assets. This is your material world. This is how you show up. This is the grounding. This is how you your wealth container, your worth container. How do you see yourself? What do you feel is your worth, right? How much worth do you have in yourself? Do you feel that you're worthy of great things? Do you feel that great things come to you but at a cost? How is your worth? Okay? Your security, your finances, your talent. I'm saying surrender denial about the things that are pulling on your assets. Some of y'all, I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles in my head. And the Six of Pentacles is all about people always having their hands out. Always wanting something from you. You always giving more than you're receiving. Okay? Stop, and it's coming with the surrender, the denial. Surrender the denial. Surrender being in denial of who is actually pulling on your assets. And assets aren't just material. Assets are spiritual. Assets are, they're spiritual. They're energetic. They're tangible and non-tangible. Intangible. Lord, y'all forgive me. I haven't been asleep. Intangible. Okay? An energy exchange can come from something as simple as a kind smile to a whole freaking session. Be mindful about the energy exchanges that you have and stop being in denial about the people that are actually usurping and pulling on that energy. Who is draining you? What situations, people, places, things are draining you? And what have been draining you in these past 19 years? Think about your life these past 19 years. Think about what it is that you never, ever want to go through again. Okay? Think about that. Because this is the end of an era. This is the end of reality as we know it. 10th house, reputation. This is time for us to pop out and pop up. Glow up. 10th house of reputation. It's saying a win-win forecast is in the outcome for the forecast if you just trust in the universe. If you trust in the universe, guess what? Your reputation is going to be golden, baby. You're going to have all 10s across the board. No one's going to ever, your reputation is going to be great in your career. Your responsibilities are going to reflect your reputation, your hierarchy, the energy that you hold, the place that you hold in this reality. No. If you want private sessions, you can DM me on IG, or you can DM me on Facebook. No longer on Ornum. But you can still get those services on IG. Just DM me and I'll tell you how to do the payments for those now that I'm not on there. Okay? All right. So for me, reputation and inventor go hand in hand. This is telling me that Spirit is saying, when you believe in me, I will turn your reputation upside down. You won't even recognize who you are anymore, is what I'm trying to say. Spirit is saying your notoriety, your achievements, the responsibilities that you hold, the energy that you hold, the legacy that you are building, the empire that you are maintaining will all be amazing. It's almost like Spirit is coming in and painting a brush of, like, what is the word? What is it? Fairy dust, right? And it's changing your whole story. Hold your vision so that you can reinvent yourself. You are an inventor. You are a co-creator. Use that shit. Experiment. If you don't know who you want to be, but you know that this ain't it, experiment. Try some different things. Try a different hairdo. Try different clothes. Try different thought patterns. Learn something new. so that you can come out like like you walking down the red carpet. Y'all don't see it? Walking down the red carpet with the payaya. It's almost like you're gonna be having your own theme music. You're gonna be walking around with the chicka wow wow, ow ow, like magnet, a magnet for all the greatness, all the goodness. I love that energy, yo. That's super dope. Okay, now I can pull some tarot. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you, my ancestors and my guides, for being here. Can you give me some more clarification on this spread, please? All right. 2, 3. One more, please. I said 1. I'm not taking those. Those flew. We're not taking those. Bottom of the deck energy. I'm sorry, guys. The challenge is to keep that vision, to keep that thought process, to not let tension come between you and what you're trying to manifest. Okay? So the cards are flying out. So we've got some more clarification here. Yes. Yes. And look at that. We got the 4 of Wands. And if y'all were here at the beginning, I said I'm getting 4 of Wands energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So, bottom of the deck energy. Hierophant is showing up. This is definitely divinely guided. This was divinely guided and divinely orchestrated for this section or this part of the population of humanity to experience in this time. It was divinely orchestrated to fall in this moment, in this time, in this part of the world. This part of the worldly population is experiencing this specific one. Okay, because it happens every 19 years, right? Every 19 years, we'll be right back here in 19 years. We'll be right back in the age of Pisces for 19 years. So, and I want to say we're moving into the age of Aquarius again. Not sure. Again, once I talk to my resident family coven astrologer, I will pass the info on to you because I'm not a gatekeeper. Anyway, I'm getting that help is coming. All of the hard work, all of the things that you've planned, all of the work that you've put in, all of the shadow work that you've put in, all of the things that have been forged, that you forged in the background. You see the fire? The fires that's burning deep within. You're going to have someone that's going to come and help you with this so that you're not juggling everything. Some of you feel like you have been left out to dry and you're doing everything on your own. Spirit is like, no, trust me. Trust me. I got you. Your well-being is taken care of. The services that you need are taken care of. I don't give a damn if you got to get your hair cut today and you're like, oh my God, I don't have time. Guess what? Something's going to open up for you. Okay? It's also showing me that you're standing at this threshold between these two pillars of where you used to be with no one helping you, moving into a space where someone is there to help you. Someone that is strong, someone that is passionate, someone that has been where you are, and someone that can give you guidance that is a resource and not just instruction, if that makes sense. It's not someone barking orders. You need to do this. You need to do this. Do this. It's someone coming to you like, hey, baby, I know that you've been dealing with a lot lately. Instead of worrying about where you're failing, why don't you try giving yourself a break? Why don't you say to yourself, I'm going to take you out on a date? It's somebody coming to you on a more, hey friend type thing. Not somebody coming to you like, look, I done told you. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You have somebody that is strong, someone that's passionate, someone that is quick-witted, but they don't play no games at the same time. But at the same time, they know how to handle you, if that makes sense. They know how to get you to see what's an asset, what's of value, and what's not, so that you can stabilize yourself properly. You can clear out your chakras properly. You can clear out the signal from the material to the metaphysical, or the spiritual to the quantum, however you see it. Okay? Yo, the cards ain't playing. Not playing today. And then the fact that we got the King of Cups coming out with the Aquarius card with the win-win forecast and trust in the universe. The universe is saying, look, I am here. Emotional intelligence. True, pure intelligence. On every level. You are me. I am you. You're just showing me how the different way to experience this reality. So I kind of feel like there's going to be a male and a female presence here that is going to help you reinvent yourself, find your resources, make sure that you don't spiral into this energy of, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? This doesn't look right. Because the cards don't specifically say it, but I do get the energy with the challenge card on the bottom that this is going to be a challenging time for a lot of people, for a lot of souls. It's going to be challenging to let go of the programming that we've been stuck in. It's going to be hard to say that is no longer me when you look around your surroundings and nothing's changed. You have to trust in the foundation so that you can have security, right? You have to push past your insecurities. That means your feelings of fear, your feelings of failure, your feelings of scarcity, your feelings of lack, your feelings of feeling unsupported, your feelings of being unloved. Because at the end of the day, all of those things that you have running around in your subconscious that you think just pop up out of nowhere and it's just, oh, it's just today. No, this has been a running script for the past 19 years. And Spirit is saying it is over today. Today it is over. Today Spirit is saying take the necessary steps to end it once and for all. Better or for worse, good or for bad, be ready for what comes. Be ready for what comes. Your spiritual reputation damn near depends on it. Queen of Swords. You're going to have to nip it in the bud and nip it quick. Some of y'all need to be quick with your tongue. Some of y'all your tongue needs to cut like a knife. You need to get to that energy. You need to get to that point where you're not scared to voice your opinion. Death and rebirth is here. The old you that was scared to speak up for themselves, they're dead. The old you that allowed people to run over top of them, they're dead. That old you that was a people pleaser, they're dead. That old you that didn't trust in their intuition and trust in the faith that Spirit is guiding them, dead. That part of you that was lacking and that felt constricted, that felt small, that felt insignificant, dead. Today, that person dies. If you didn't see my post, y'all, go check out my IG post. I posted a spiritual bath for tonight that will help you release and recalibrate and draw in your new reality. So it is a water shift type of thing, if you will. So if you did not see that, it is there. Go check it out. I'm also going to give you guys a little witchy tip because I don't want to get too, I've been up here for a minute. I don't want to get too much into it because I still have to come up later on and do the complete 19-year Piscean cycle energy scope. Okay? So I am going to give you guys a witchy tip for today. Let's see. Being that today is Saturday. All right. Let me get with it, you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. So today is Saturday, Saturn's day. So it is aligned with Saturn. The deities that you may want to work with today are Kronos, Hades, and Shiva. The spiritual correspondence, so you would want to work on things that have to do with discipline, structure, endings, and transformation. So this message came right on time on Saturday, Saturn's day. Course correction, discipline, getting into a place of transformative mindset, a growth mindset, a quantum shift, making sure that you're seeing things from a multi-dimensional standpoint. So in order to invoke these colors, if you guys want to do a little color magic today, you can wear black, which is my favorite. I don't mind a blackout. You can wear dark gray or indigo. Indigo would be like this. Dark bluish purple indigo. Okay. Crystals you may want to carry with you today are obsidian, onyx, and jet. And any herbs, if you have any that you may want to use. Carry in a sachet, a little juju bag, put in your pocket, drink some tea. It's cypress, patchouli, and thyme. Okay. For today, your rituals, you can cleanse your space and remove negative energy. So that means mop your floors, throw out old things that you've just been keeping, clothes, shoes, knickknacks, things. Clean out that junk drawer in your kitchen. Clean out your closet. Clean out your bed. Clean out places that you would normally not clean when you do a cleaning. Okay, look at those places that may have built up energy that you don't necessarily clean on the regular. Clean up under those cabinets and things like that. Okay, mop under and clean up under your couches. Get that dust from up under there. Some of y'all need to check in between your couches. You might find some money. Some of y'all might find some money in your little couch cushions. Clean up that kind of thing. Okay. You can also do a reflective lesson where on learned and setting your boundaries. So my suggestion for this part of reflection today is to write yourself 2 letters. Write one to your past self. Write one to your future self. The one to your past self, fold it away from you 3 times. Okay, you can burn it, rip it up, or bury it. But that is a Dear John letter to your old self, right? Thanking your old self for bringing you thus far, for bringing you up to this far, but there's nothing else that you can learn from them. You have learned everything that you can learn. You appreciate them, whatever, what have you. You get the gist. Then on your second letter that you're writing to your future self, you fold it towards you 3 times. And you say, with this, I draw in this energy. With the energy in this letter, I draw it in. The energy of this letter is my new reality. The energy in this letter is who I'm anchoring in. Something like that. You take that paper, you fold it towards you 3 times after you read it out loud. Read the letter out loud. Second letter, read it out loud. Fold it towards you 3 times. Listen. Put it under a glass of water. If you have moon water, all the better. If you have moon water from this past full moon, even better. If not, don't worry about it. Make sure that it is at least distilled water, purified water, alkaline water, something like that. No tap water. No tap water. Put it under there. Put the letter under there. Let it sit for 3 days. On the 3rd day, drink the water. Burn the letter so that it is released into the universe. That way, you're releasing it into the universe and you're embodying it. Before you drink the water, read the words of the letter to your future self over the water. You let it absorb in there because you let the water sit there for 3 days. You're also going to activate the water by speaking those exact words that are on that paper into the water. Once you do that, you drink the water, you are now embodying those words. You've literally made yourself like a spiritual elixir. Thank me later. Okay, and then you want to perform rituals for breaking old habits and closing old chapters. That's the 2-parter, babies. I told you, 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Reflection, breaking, and renewal. 2 in 1. That letter where you're breaking the old habits and closing old chapters and old timelines, that's the letter to the old self. Where you're creating and reflecting and setting boundaries, and that's the letter to your future self. Y'all figure deal me? I know you do. So, that is that. Y'all, the energy is crazy. And the fact that I'm going to come up here and do one later on YouTube, y'all be sure to join me on YouTube too. The Black Moon Butterfly Effect. So you guys be sure to like, share, subscribe to this video, to my channel, to my YouTube page, okay? For those ready to go deeper into the Phoenix work, the Initiation Codex, the Chamber Portals, and the Matrix Pathway are open for a limited moment. If your initiation has been waiting for a sign, this is it. If you're interested in the Initiation Codex or the Chamber Matrix, or any of the services, sessions, products, and services at BMGI, Mystic Glamour, or the Chamber Matrix, DM me, hit me up. I will get you all the information for any of the products, any of the services, anything like that. All right. I'm trying to see if there's another message, if there's more, or if I'm saving the rest for later. Which I'm probably feeling like Spirit is going to be like, yeah, you got to go to sleep, lady. You got to do this later on. While I'm reshuffling. Thank you, God, Source, Spirit. Surrender to inner peace. Spirit is saying, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet, meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your light will flow more easily. Surrender to spirit, surrender denial, and surrender to inner peace. Inner peace is cultivated by us. No one can affect your happiness or your frequency but you. When people be like, oh, they made me mad. Did they really? Did they really? And if people have this much power and control over you so they can sway your emotions, they can change your home frequency, you got work to do. You got work to do. No one, I mean no one, has control over you but you. They can't control what you say. They can control what you think. They can't control how you feel. They can't control how you react. That is all on you. So, moving forward, just a little FYI, people. Ooh, I was just about to say, for future reference, if you guys are in these type of relationships, surrender unhealthy relationships. Now, I don't know who this is for, because Spirit has come through. I've been trying to put these surrender cards away for a second now. First, Spirit said surrender to inner peace, and now Spirit is saying surrender unhealthy relationships. Whoever this is for, Spirit isn't playing with you. Okay? Spirit is not playing with you. Spirit said let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Basically, Spirit is saying you deserve better. Get rid of this. Get rid of the zero. Get with a hero so that you can have some inner peace. Some of y'all don't even need nobody else. Just get free of the toxic one. Just get free. Spirit is not playing. And surrender to complete healing. Some of y'all are not listening. Spirit is talking. So somebody ain't listening. Whether it's on the live or it's on the replay. Spirit is saying open fully to loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Get on your spiritual BI, y'all. Y'all got to get it together. This is an end of an era. This is end of reality as we know it. If you don't want to be stuck in this reality that we are closing out of for the next 19 years, or have any prolonged energetic anomalies, get your ish together. Surrender to complete healing. Spirit is not playing, y'all. Spirit is not playing. Not playing. Not playing. All right. They said break out the tea leaves. These bad boys don't play. Thank you, Spirit. I'm only going to take out part of these. I'm not taking out all of them. Thank you, Spirit. What final message do you have? There's too many. What final message do you have for the collective? Give me 3, please. Y'all don't see that. 3. Well, 4 came out. So we're going to take them. We got reef. We've got 4-leaf clover. We've got dog barking. And we have cracked up. This cracked up, I'm feeling, is the whole thing right here. I feel like most of the collective is feeling all cracked up. You're feeling dissatisfied with life, right? You're not liking the opportunities that are coming your way. You're not liking the partners that you're with. You're not liking the job that you're in. Your kids are getting on your nerves. The dog isn't working. The dog isn't doing what they're supposed to do. Your turtles are trying to escape. Whatever the case may be. Your birds are chirping. Whatever the case may be. Your husband's acting like a child. Your children think that they're the adults. And you are just stuck cleaning up the mess. Or vice versa. I don't know your life. However it works. This is the overall feeling of the collective. They're feeling all cracked up right now. You're not feeling like you have any type of, you're not seeing the silver lining of this gray cloud. All you see is a gray cloud. Sorrow over a loss. You're feeling like you're losing something. You have lost something. I'm really feeling like this is the ego. Because your ego is gonna be gone after this. This is literally this is like the ultimate death of an ego that's happening with this cycle and what's going on with the full moon, the new moon on the 19th, the new year, the fake new year coming, and such things like that. We got 4-leaf clover. Great and good fortune is happening in this very moment. In the past, you've been dissatisfied with life. You've had sorrows over losses. You've lost things that you thought were had value and you held on to things that didn't have value. Well, Spirit is saying that in this very moment, today, you are under this energy of a 4-leaf clover, right? You have great and good fortune, meaning that this is a sweet spot. This is where you create your great and your good fortune. This is where you step into your new reality. And you also got leg, where it says stepping into a new experience. You are being guided right now in this moment to step into a new experience, a great and expansive, fortunate energy. I'm seeing the Kepler deck card, unexpected income, a gift is coming along, okay? And in the future, you will have advice from a friend. Okay. There's someone around you, advice from a friend that is coming your way. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. It's telling you to put the boots on the ground. Your friend is going to come and help you get to light a fire under your ass, basically. Wherever you may feel stuck at, whether it's spiritual, whether it's personal, whether it's financial, whether it's in your career, whatever the case may be, look around today. Be open to the conversations that you have, to the people that you interact with. There's a message coming your way today to give you confirmation. Be careful. Don't take any unnecessary risks, okay? You are being divinely guided. Trust in the energy. If you're not sure, stop for a minute. Take a couple of cleansing breaths and meditate on it before you bust a move. Don't take any unnecessary risks with your time, with your money, with your energy, with your space, any of it. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, my ancestors. Woo! All right. These cards don't want to shuffle today. Okay. And we're going to get another witchy tip, and I'm out of here. Use Saturdays to ground yourself and prepare for new beginnings. Today is the perfect day for grounding, which was part of the message today, and new beginnings, which is also part of the message today. Basket moon spell. Look at that. And we got a moon spell for today. There's that. You guys can pause it. And you guys can get the thingy. And I will read it. All right. Basket moon spell. It says, when the first narrow crescent of the waxing moon or basket moon appears in the night sky, place a green candle beside a white lily or freesia. Anoint the candle with tuberose or rose oil. Take a handful of seeds or nuts still in their shells and place them in front of the candle. Close your eyes and recite this aloud. Under this newest of moons in Aiden fair, I walk through flowers in the gardens of my desires. I light the flame of my mind. I plant the seeds of things to come. Now say aloud what you want in the coming time. When the candle has burned down, bury the nuts and flour in your yard. Wonderful new energy and ideas will begin to bloom immediately in your life. I like that. This is a good spell, y'all. Nice little witchy tip. All right. Well, that is my time, y'all. I love you guys. Be sure, again, to like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in the Initiation Codex when it comes out and you want to get put on the waiting list for it, Drop me an emoji or drop me a comment in the drop me a comment, or you can DM me Codex, and I'll put you on the waiting list. And as soon as it is done being printed and put together, you will be the first to get it. Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. You guys have a great solar rotation today. Well, this rotation, you guys make sure that you stay positive. Make sure that you are in this energy of reinventing yourself. Walk in the delusion of your new reality. Walk in it. Talk like you're in that new reality. Behave like you're in that new reality, because you are in that new reality. Okay? Alrighty, babies. I love you. Godspeed. Remember, as above, so below, as within, so without, as around me, so I manifest. Pull on the universal energy. Be the change that you want to see. Peace. Close.